What is up, YouTube? So you may know me as Coach Phats, aka Matt's wife, but I hope that is my second title. So I believe he's been dominating the YouTube space on his own for long enough, and what's going to happen now is I am starting my own YouTube channel. So get ready for tips on how to transform your entire body. I did it myself by losing 25 kilograms, just over 55 pounds. And let me tell you, there is a lot to the journey that you don't know about. So on my YouTube channel, we're going to be deep diving into nutrition, workouts for all the gym girlies that are not knowing really what they're doing at the gym, and also really looking for the best strategies to get you to be the most successful in your fat loss journey. So follow me for more tips.
I want your body, oh, you keep me bittersweet and put me on repeat. Hypnotic, supersonic. I want your body, oh, you keep me bittersweet and put me on repeat.
All right, guys, so now that the bomb has been dropped and you know about Phats' YouTube channel, just understand that that doesn't imply that you have to unsubscribe from mine. There's going to be good information on both, and yes, one of us is prettier than the other. I'm not going to say who. But at the end of the day, you don't subscribe to channel for people that are good looking and pretty, do you? I guess we'll see by Phats' ever soaring subscriber count. But please go ahead and enjoy this video. You're gonna see, I think, a really cool training session with myself, Phats, Tians, and a new member to the team, Jared, who is a seasoned competitor. He's done really, really well in the past, and the challenge is on to take him to stage and get him in the best condition of his life. So follow along with his journey as well. I'm sure there'll be a lot more future vlogs with him, and subscribe to the channel, guys. It's like completely straighten your elbows, just like a really soft lock, yeah. Terrible. The rose amongst the thorns.
The rose amongst the thorns.
I'm talking about Tians.
I was going to follow up with the princess and the pros, because you've got a future pro lined up over there, 2 pros over here, but now you're calling Tians.
And you? Not a pro, not a future pro. So
that's really good.
Today's kind of like, for me, the beginning of a somewhat new training split. So I'm trying to hit shoulders 4 to 5 times per week. So we're starting off with delts, moving on to hamstrings, both my rep sets, and then we'll go on to back work. And this one is a pretty balanced session between upper back and lats.
Reps,
yeah.
But I'm also seeing the execution that you're doing it, because I was always afraid to drop weight, so I would always continue doing 5, then I'll be like, okay, the next set is going to same weight, 3 reps.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let me force for 3, let me force for 1.
If I drop below like 5 or 6 reps on my second set, I'll lower the weight.
Okay.
Really pause at the top. Like, you see how you're pausing at the bottom? Pause like that at the top.
Got you.
Bro, did you see that guy that Jeff Nippard did a whole video on about, like, there were 4 guys that were like natural, like fitness influencers that people were calling fake natties, and he did a whole thing on them. I think he did blood tests or something like that to show that they were all natty. And there was one guy, can't remember his name, Phats will remember his name, and turned out after he did this whole video, that guy actually is not natural. and he's been lying about it his whole.
Surprise.
And he's built up the whole following and everything.
Is that
The
black
worst
guy that's in pro?
No, babe. What's the guy's name that Jeff Nippard did that whole thing on? He said he was natural, and then he's actually enhanced. Try not to lean back, like keep your torso upright, and drive down to the hip. Yes, there you go. Then on your upper back pull down, we'll get that slight backwards lean.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. Oh, you're putting on your grips. So you see, as soon as my scapula starts moving, that's the end of the range of motion for your lat. So like if I do a lat pull down unilaterally, I'll finish with those depressions, you know?
Yeah, kind of, I've been liking those depressions.
Yeah. One of the main functions of the lats is depression of your shoulder joint. So always, like whenever you're doing a pull down or a row, remember to depress your shoulder, and that's what locks in your lats.
No, I've never had this detail, and that's what I've been looking for. Like I talk to Michaela all the time. Like every coach that I've been with, because I love asking questions. I want to know why. I want to be informed on what part of the work we're in and where we're going. The expectations that the coach has for me, I want to know so I know how to deliver. If I don't have that detail, I'm gonna be like that. There's not enough attention on me. What am I doing this for? Why am I working? I'll just coach myself.
All the coach and hard, right? Good boots.
Boots is full of gym equipment, but I just want to get
miles?
no.
Okay.
Two working sets.
Sure.
So what I actually want to do is get use that crate, my love. Just use that crate and put in the gym pins, our squat shoes, because you always forget your squat shoes, bands, etc. Just so that it's like in there, but it's like a nice spot.
Guys, just remember, the ball has elbows and he never bows.
You're really pushing yourself in the gym.
Yeah.
What have you noticed as the primary difference, like in terms of outcome? Because I personally think that not all, but most women that train, especially like below kind of figure level muscle mass, are not training hard enough.
Well, I think my greatest lesson is to, it's going to sound really weird the way that I'm going to say it, but push past the points of discomfort, because I think females have we have this ant in our head that says, you're going to get injured, so don't go too heavy.
Yeah.
But I think that you should. And if your form starts slipping, that's when you know either lighten the load, because form obviously over everything first.
Absolutely.
But I'm trying to push myself because I've realized that it's actually my mindset going in. So if I psychologically believe that I'm stronger than what I think I am, I lift heavier,
Yeah.
I train with better intensity. So sometimes it's also nice to train with other people because we have this little competitive spirit in us and a little competitive gene, and then you're like, oh shucks, now to keep up with this person, I've had to do X. We're not talking about getting to injury level, but just pushing yourself past the limits within your own brain.
Yeah.
So it's been a really, really gratifying experience, but also at the same time, I'm like, more. Let's go harder, heavier, more intense, because I know I can do it now.
Absolutely.